What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to y'all with that instant analysis. We're gonna talk about the Golden State Warriors just out annihilating the San Antonio Spurs. It was a sold out arena that saw the Spurs get absolutely obliterated. It's a shame, but this team don't have that much talent. They don't really have that much going for them, but the draft is their only hope to turn things around. But they did the best that they could with what they had, and I feel like they made it interesting for at least two quarters. And then after that, they really couldn't do much. The Warriors needed this win more because they're trying to still win championship number 5 with Steph, Clay, and Dre. They're 21 and 21, 4 and 16 away from Golden State. They finally was able to win one on the road. That's a positive thing for them, and this is a team they're supposed to beat. Sometimes they struggle, especially this season, doing that, and I feel like they got it done tonight. 13 and 30 for the Spurs, 8 of 15 at home. They supposed to have a bad season. They supposed to be a bad team, and the only thing that can really help them is the lottery. Golden State outscored them 33-28 and 41-32 in the first and second quarters. Then they outscored them 40-29 in the third quarter, and they also outscored them 30-24 in the fourth quarter. So they outscored on four straight quarters for 144 to 113 beatdown. They absolutely waxed them, and I feel like they had played laser focused basketball. I don't feel like the Warriors was playing around. It seemed like they wanted to play as good team basketball as they could, and I feel like they accomplished that tonight. Draymond Green, 6 points, plus 20 and plus minus, three personal foul, two turnovers, one block, three steals, four assists, 12 rebounds, 0 of 1 from the 3 point line, 3 of 5 from the field. Kevon Looney, 14 points and 10 rebounds, so a double-double for him. I feel like he's been strong and sturdy in that paint, and he's just been phenomenal on the rebounds end of the basketball court. He also had two offensive, plus 6 and plus minus, three personal foul, two turnovers, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 6 of 7 from the field. Andrew Wiggins, 16 points, plus 14 and plus minus, three personal fouls, one turnover, two blocks, one steal, two assists, five rebounds, 2 of 8 from the 3 point line, 7 of 17 from the field. Stephen Curry, 15 points, plus 12 and plus minus, three personal fouls, one block, three assists, four rebounds, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 of 7 from three, 6 of 12 from the field. He didn't score that many points because he only played 23 minutes. It's good to let him rest that shoulder just a little bit more so he can heal up as we get ready for the All-Star break. Klay Thompson also only played 23 minutes, so keep that in mind when you look at his numbers. 16 points, plus 19 and plus minus, three personal fouls, one turnover, four assists, three rebounds, 2 of 3 from the 3 point line, 7 of 10 from the field. Just did a good job spacing the floor and just did a good job filling the movement without basketball that's needed for good spacing so Kevon and Draymond can do what they do best, and that's man the paint on both ends of the court. Andre Iguodala, 5 points, plus 12 and plus minus, one personal foul, two turnovers, one block, one steal, one assist, four rebounds, 1 of 2 from the 3 point line, 2 of 3 from the field. Anthony Lamb, 13 points, plus 22 and plus minus, four personal foul, one turnover, one block, two assists, five rebounds, 3 of 4 from the 3 point line, 5 of 7 from the field. Dante DiVincenzo played 20 minutes. He was very productive in those minutes that he played. 22 points, plus 24 and plus minus, two personal fouls, one turnover, two steals, five assists, seven rebounds, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 of 12 from the 3 point line, 7 of 12 from the field. Jordan Poole, 25 points, plus 19, four personal fouls, six assists, three rebounds, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. He was 2 of 6 from three, 8 of 16 from the field. Like I said, he's better in moderations. You don't want too much ball handling from Jordan Poole. You don't want too much offense from Jordan Poole because then he can be turnover prone. He can be trigger happy, and that can be bogged down your offense and make it a little tough to win because of the turnovers and the long rebounds that lead to transition. But when you have Steph and Andrew Wiggins and Clay in there, they run sets better and they're more smoother and harder to guard because they have proper spacing and proper playmakers and good balance. Moses Moody, 12 points, plus 7 and plus minus, one steal, three assists, two rebounds, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from 3, 4 of 7 from the field. James the Giant Wiseman did not play. He coach's decision. 54% from the field, 37% from 3, 80% from the free throw line, 55 rebounds, 33 assists, 9 steals, 6 blocks, 12 turnovers, and 26 personal fouls. San Antonio, Jeremy Sohan, 4 points, -7 in plus minus, 2 turnovers, 8 rebounds, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 of 9 from the field. He was looking for a shot, just couldn't make the ones even if they was open. Johnson, 17 points, -40 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from 3, 5 of 11 from the field. Jacoperto ended up having 8 points, -19 and plus minus, 2 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 5 rebounds, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 9 from the field. He missed layups and hook shots in the paint. 21 points for Jones, -27 and plus minus, 2 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 5 assists, 1 rebound, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 of 2 from the 3-point line, 7 of 11 from the field. Langford, 11 points, -2 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 3 of 8 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from 3, 4 of 7 from the field. Roby, 4 points, -2 and plus minus, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 0 of 2 from the 3-point line, 2 of 4 from the field. Zach Collins, 2 points, -10 and plus minus, 4 personal foul, 1 turnover, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 of 7 from the field. Couldn't make perimeter shots or in the paint. Doug McDermott, 14 points, -12, 24 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 5 of 7 from the field. Just great spacing for them and shot making. Stanley Johnson, 3 points, +4 and plus minus, 2 steals, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 1 from the field. Kata Bates Diop, 6 points, +3 and plus minus, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 3 from the field. Richardson, 9 points, -13 and plus minus, 3 personal foul, 1 block, 1 steal, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line, 4 of 9 from the field. Malachi Brannon, he's a bucket. He's a great in the future for them, possibly. 12 points, -21 and plus minus, 4 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from 3, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2, 22 minutes played for him. So that's something for him to build on in the future because he finally got some quality minutes the last couple months. Wesley, 2 points, +3 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 1 rebound, 1 or 2 from the field. Zhang did not play coach's decision. 45% from the field, a good 36% from 3. You want to shoot that or above. 73% from the free throw line. They only had 38 rebounds, 26 assists, 6 steals, 3 blocks, 15 turnovers, 19 personal foul. And they did score a decent amount, 113 points, but it just wasn't enough. They couldn't get enough stops. They just didn't have the toughness. They just didn't have the athleticism that was needed to stay in front of guys. They just didn't have the physicality to muck it up and make it ugly and slow it down. They just didn't have the speed to stay in front of guys. And even Jacoperto just didn't have that inside dominant force that's needed if the game do go slow. He couldn't really buy a bucket, and that's just tough as the game continues to get out of reach. If you can't shoot a 3, you can't make a mid-range or a layup, and you have no interior force on both sides of the court, it can be tough to win a game, and that's why they've been struggling. They need more talent, they need more strength, and they need more scoring, and it's not easy to find that, but that's just part of the process of being a team, trying to get the talent that's required to compete at a championship level. It's something that they develop. It's something that they can do. It just take time. It just take patience to be able to build it back up. Like I said, the Spurs is going to have to fall down eventually back to earth. They've been at the top for 20 plus years straight. They couldn't retool as well as they thought that they could. Once they lost LaMarcus and DeMar, they fell all the way to the bottom. Luckily, this draft has some superstar franchise changing potential and that lottery picks. And I think that that could really change the trajectory of this team. Plus, I think they need to make some moves to correct some misses on this roster. I feel like they have some misses with the talent that they have drafted and acquired. and you want to speed that process up a little bit more. And picks can do that because you can use those picks to get guys that can play now and still be able to develop in the future like they have done with other guys in the past. So I love what they're doing when it comes to developing, coaching hard, teaching them the right way to play the game, teaching them how to execute, teaching them how to play together and rely on each other as a team instead of iso ball. But they still lack a lot of things that helps you win games, and they don't have intangible guys that just know how to step up when it matters most, just because they haven't been in enough of those situations, and they still have to develop that too, so they have a go-to guy that can get them buckets in tough situations and throughout games when things get rough. I think they missing that type of guy too, and I think that that will help if they can add that piece and a big that can really do some damage offensively in the paint. I think that will help too, because Xhaka is a great defender and a solid rebounder, and he's tough, but he still lacks the offensive push and power that's needed at the center position. And I think he can help with a team that don't need it as much. But this team is missing a lot when it comes to perimeter and interior. And I think that you need to either have another guy with them or you need to get rid of him in general. I don't think they should rush. I think they need to wait and get the right trade because you don't want to fall too far behind in the rebuild to where you need a couple more pieces just to get all the way back up. And then you're looking at a 5-year plan instead of a 3-year plan, and then fans get impatient. But it's good to see them roaring. It's good to see them happy. It's good to see them go crazy for a team that's low right now when it comes to energy and excitement when it comes to that area, just because they've been in a losing situation for multiple years. And I think that it definitely will continue depending on who they get in the draft and where they fall. Other than that, continue to like, continue to subscribe. Quinn Wade, Basketball Analysis, signing out.